Hey internet, so I wanted to just jump in quickly to give you a quick message just before we get into the actual video. I'm going to be doing Once Upon a December this year, which I'm so excited for. But there's a little bit of a difference. I'm going to be uploading those vlogs back on my original vlogging channel, just because I don't want to clutter this channel with some of the vlogs that I intend to put there. Once Upon a December is when I vlog every single day of December. Previous years I had like mashed it up to a week and all this sort of stuff. But this year I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm still going to be vlogging every single day, but I'm not going to really edit those vlogs very much. They're just going to be a lot more raw, real. They're just going to be me kind of talking to you guys about how I feel, showing you a few things around, but it's not going to be as edited, is what I'm trying to say. So if you want to see those sort of vlogs, then head over to my vlogging channel, that is Tell Me Your Fable. The link will be down below, although you'll be seeing this video on the 1st of December, so you probably won't see my vlogs until another 1 or 2 days. So if you don't want to miss them, just subscribe to my channel down below, or just keep an eye out for it. But on this channel, I'm still going to be releasing videos. I intend to release vlogs here as well. They're going to be a lot more edited. I'm going to put in a lot more effort in terms of cinematography and music and all that sort of stuff. Basically what I really love to do. So you may see some footage in my vlogging channel, like little snippets in this channel, but they may be stagnated. You might see them in January instead. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do the timing about it yet, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you want to see just unedited, very personal vlogs, then head over to Tell Me Your Fable, where I'll be doing Once Upon a December. But if you want to see highly edited videos with, you know, pretty good music and even less good cinematography, I'm trying my best to some degree, then be sure to stick with this channel. Alright, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Let's get on to the video. Hey internet, so today I have a pretty big Empties video to show you guys. I think this is going to be the last one for the year. I can't imagine having to film another one this year, so enjoy the last Empties video that I'm going to have for 2017. I don't know. I used to really love filming Empties videos, especially when I was doing Project 100 Pan. Now, I mean, they're still fun, but I don't know if I'm going to film any more next year. I have no idea. I just feel like they've lost a bit of the charm that they used to have. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it anyways because I've been saving all these up. I've been collecting my trash neatly in a bag for you guys to see. So I kind of want to show you guys so I know that the effort wasn't in vain, but I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with makeup because I feel like that's the most fun. And I guess this isn't really a traditional Empties video because I'm actually going to show you products that are not completely finished either. They're just products that I think have gone bad, or I just can't use it for some reason. I think I'm the proudest of this one because finishing up foundation for me is always very difficult, just because I do tend to change quite a bit just to try new formulas and stuff like that. And I don't know, I get bored really quickly if I use the same foundation for too long. So I finished this one. It's the Chanel Perfection Lumiere. I really like Perfection Lumiere, and this is such a bad habit of mine, because I want to finish up foundation so I can buy new foundation. So then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to pick this one, I'm going to use it up so I can buy this new one. But then as I use it, I kind of really fall in love with it again, or fall in love with it in general. And then I'm like, oh, it's about to finish, so I really need to buy a backup of this one. I need to buy a new one of this one. And it's like, that wasn't the point. You were supposed to finish it so that you could buy some new ones. So I've repurchased this. I don't think you can actually buy this one anywhere else. I've not been able to find it anywhere except for David Jones. So maybe it's an Australian only thing. I think they used to have it in the UK and they've just stopped making this now. I think they have Perfection Lumiere Velvet or something, like in a little black bottle. But this glass one that they have, I don't think this is available anywhere except Australia. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So these are products that I actually haven't finished and I just cannot use them because they've gone off. They smell funny and I don't want to use them. So these two are from NARS. They are eye paints. This is in Tartar. Doesn't matter what color these are. These are just two eye paints, which are kind of like the gel eyeliners for NARS. They smell weird. Like, I opened them up to start using them properly. Like, these ones got sent to me by PR ages ago, and I reopened them up because I figured I'm going to try and use up everything I have. They smell off. So yeah, not going to use them. I think I remember saying that these were okay, but they weren't my favorite gel liners. Then I have this powder blush in Inca. There's nothing wrong with this one. It is just a pain to use. Like, it's just a powder blush, right? And powder foundation, like loose powder foundation is already a pain as it is. Try using loose powder blush. every day. It just gets everywhere and it's all over my desk. I don't feel like the rewards outweigh all the effort. So I'm chucking this because I just find it very impractical. This is a old Stila eye primer in Kitten, so it's kind of got a shimmeriness to it. I almost finished this up because I just felt like it doesn't look completely finished. I've used this almost for 1 or 2 years solid, like very consistently, because I really did want to finish it. And then I found towards the end when I stopped using it, it started creasing my eyeshadow. Like it never used to do that before. And then when I started using it as my eyeshadow base, I'd come home and it would start creasing. So I think it just stopped working, like it just got bad and it just didn't work anymore, so I just stopped using it. But prior to that, I actually quite liked it. Unfortunately, I think it's discontinued, so you can't even buy this anymore. I have all the mascaras. Some of these I finished, some of these I didn't, but the ones that I didn't finish, it's because they went bad. And so I have a little story to tell you. I'm not going to go through all the mascaras because it's just too many, but you've got some like Lancome's, YSL's, you've got CoverGirl, I've got Giordana, I think I have a Chanel in here. I have some pretty high-end brands, and that's why it pains me. I think I have an Estee Lauder in here too. All right, here's my story. When you go to the airport and you see that you can buy packs of mascara, don't be tempted to buy too many of those. Maybe buy one and then just stick to using those mascaras, because mascaras go bad. And I know people say mascaras go bad when you've opened them and then you keep them because you've got to throw them out after a certain amount of time. But I never opened most of these mascaras, like never. But I bought them probably 4 to 5 years ago, like a long time ago, but I just never got around to using them because at the time I would get sent different mascaras and I would pick up, like a new one would come out. I'm like, oh, well, I definitely want to try that. So then I would be using that and I have to use it up. I can't just throw it away. So I never needed to reach into my little backup pool of mascaras. Well, I'm desperately trying to finish as much of my makeup collection as I can. It's not going so well, guys. And I decided to reach in and pick up some of this, like you've got these YSLs and some Lancomes in here, and they have gone off. And it saddens me because they're so expensive. Yeah, they don't work. They have dried up, and they were in completely sealed boxes, like with the plastic wrapping and everything, and I opened each one and they're off. So I can't use them. I've wasted my money, and so do not bulk buy makeup. That is the moral of the story. Do not bulk buy makeup, especially mascaras. Okay, so those were all the makeup products. I'm gonna get into some skincare. I say this all the time, but I really do want to whip through this quickly because I have a lot. The ones that you will not be surprised is this travel version of the Clinique Dramatically Different Plus and the Fiore sunscreen, because this is my go-to combo for the rest of my life. Well, maybe not for the rest of my life, but for a very long time. So I finished that. Also, this cleanser, the Nivea cleanser, my go-to cleanser. So I feel like you're gonna see those all the time if I did Empties videos, and you probably have. Oh, and this one too. The Bioderma Hydro Beau Riche, a really good nighttime moisturizer. Perfect if you have dry skin or you suffer from eczema. What are the new products that I have? So I have this SK2 Facial Cream Gentle Cleanser. I quite like this. It smelled like your typical SK2 skincare. So if you really love that scent, then this is great. Great at foaming up, but this is probably overpriced and not worth it. So I mean, this is a little sampler. I wouldn't actually buy it myself. I just don't think the price justifies the benefits. These are also 2 little samplers. So this is the Josie Moran Mud Mask. So it's to be hydrating and detoxifying. I didn't really see a difference, but I did only get like 2 uses out of this, so I don't know whether I needed more. However, I have found that a lot of the masks that I use nowadays, like the ones I really like, I can feel something after 1 use, so I assume this is probably not for me. And then I've got the Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream that I got in a advent calendar some time ago last year. It did nothing for me, so I do not recommend this. It didn't do anything bad though. Other skincare, I have 2 SK2 skincares. Pains me to finish these because it's so expensive. SK2 is so expensive. This is the Stem Power Moisturizer, and then this is the Stem Power Essence. Unfortunately, given their price, I didn't notice anything. In fact, when my skin was being dry and sensitive, this made it worse. Like, it made my skin more angry, and I had to go back to the Bioderma to calm it down. I don't think I can recommend SK2 skincare, at least not for me. It's so expensive, so you expect it to be luxurious and perform really well, but I don't find it to perform well at all. Oh, I have another cleanser here, the Eurage, it's a cream cleanser. I didn't like this at all because I prefer cleansers that do a little bit of foaming or at least feel a little bit of cleaning, even though my Nivea cream cleanser that I just showed you before doesn't foam up at all, but that's really good for dry skin. This one was it wasn't great for dry skin and it didn't foam up, so I feel like it didn't tick any of the boxes that I have for cleansers. We have this one. This is the Kiehl's Rosa Artica. It is a really, really thick cream. What bothers me is the packaging. What I love is the packaging. I hate that it's in a tub, so you kind of have to like reach in for it. I usually use like a little spoon or a cotton bud just to scoop some out. What I love is just how luxurious the packaging is. However, I really like this cream. It's very, very thick. So most creams you can rub in really easy. This almost, you've got to warm it up in your fingers before it does sink into your skin. It is on the very thick side, which means it is great for people with really dry skin. I felt this work amazingly well at just sort of like moisturizing my skin, even though that's not what it's meant to do. It's supposed to be a youth regenerating cream. I mean, a lot of the skincare products are going to use like fancy schmancy words to say what it's going to do, but I just want my skincare to make my skin look better. And this actually did. So I don't know why I'm saying actually as if I'm so surprised. I've generally always had good results with Kiehl's. They're on the pricier side in terms of skincare, but for the most part, I find that their products really do deliver the results they say to some degree, but this one I actually did quite like. So when I work through the collection that I currently have, this is something I definitely want to repurchase. I know that there's a light version of it. I think there's only a light version. I thought there was something else they released, but I definitely want to recheck out this line again. So this one is a Michael Todd, it's just kind of an exfoliator. I do like the Michael Todd skincare range. I did find it quite good for my skin. It's especially, I picked up all the ones that were good for dry skin and actually did find it to be really good for my dry skin. But I don't know, it's just kind of like, they're difficult to get. They're not as readily available. I just can't go to the shops, pick it up. I have to like specially order them in. And they do smell really nice and fruity. So I do recommend this if you do have dry skin. This is a very good exfoliator, but I'm just gonna move on to something that's a little bit easier to obtain. This is a Lancome toner, Tonique Douche. It's a softening hydrating toner. I really like Lancome's toner range, which is kind of odd. I love their mascaras and I love their toner range. I do like their foundations too, actually. But I'm not a big fan of any of their moisturizers or eye creams or anything like that. Don't really like their eyeshadows. There are certain things from Lancome I really love, and I do love their lotion. This was a more travel version, but I have purchased their lotion many times in the past, and I intend to purchase more in the future. This is 2 bags of the Biore cleansing oil. You guys know I love my cleansing oil. It's my ride or die skincare product. There are certain products in my beauty regime which I cannot live without, and cleansing oil is one of them. I find it a lot cheaper when I go to Japan to just buy bags of these and then just empty it out and decant it into a bottle. It's much cheaper. The cleansing oil for Biore is really good quality in my opinion, and it's very affordable. In Australia, especially initially when cleansing oils first hit the market, it was very hard to get affordable cleansing oils. But yes, I recommend this line for sure. I mean, I've already used up everything I bought, and I was only in Japan like half a year ago. So I feel like I need to go back pretty soon. And there are a lot of sales, so maybe I'll go back soon. Hair stuff. This is the Hydrating Macadamia Oil. This is just like a dry styling oil. Well, it says it's a dry styling oil. To be fair, I actually put this in when my hair was still damp. You can apply it when your hair is dry. I don't tend to like applying oil to my hair when it's dry because I don't like washing my hair too often, and I feel that the oil just makes it that I have to wash it more often. But I would wash my hair, apply this, and then blow dry it, and then straighten my hair, and it makes my hair so nice and soft and silky. So I highly recommend this. The only thing is, it's kind of like most other oils I've used. I have the Moroccan oil range, the argan oil range. There's just so many different oils out there, and I find that they all work in a very similar fashion. But I can vouch this one is a really good one. I have body exfoliator from the Body Shop in British Rose. Now, I got this out of an advent calendar. I'd never heard of the British Rose range until my advent calendar, and now I'm obsessed. I love the British Rose scent. It doesn't have that traditional old lady rose scent. It's kind of like a chicer version of that, if that's a thing. I just really love the scent itself. I haven't found that many in the Body Shop. To be fair, I've not really gone in the Body Shop recently. It just was never one of those standout products. I feel like the Body Shop's always pushing like strawberries and other fruits and like mango and stuff at you. So I feel like it kind of overshadows the British Rose scent. If it was there, I never noticed it, but I really like this. The exfoliating body scrub in itself, I didn't find to be very exfoliating. It was just more of a gel that you rub on your body. So I probably wouldn't purchase this, but I definitely want to check out the shower gel for this if one exists. I've got two from the Body Shop. This is the Sheer Shower Cream and this is the Wild Argan Oil Shower Gel. Didn't like the argan oil scent, wasn't a fan, so would not purchase this. And then the Sheer Cream, it's okay. I don't think I'd purchase either of these, to be honest. When I'm in the shower, I like something really nice and fruity and refreshing, and I just found these kind of meh. They just didn't smell very good to me. So this next product is the Be Enchanted Shower Gel from Bath & Body Works. I actually really love this. This is what I mean when I say uplifting and magical and wonderful in the shower. It's very sweet. It has a nice sweet scent to it, and I can't describe the rest. Passion fruit, okay. Pomegranate, passion fruit, vanilla. All the good things, all the good things. So I really like this. I bought this when I was in America, so I don't know whether the Bath & Body Works in Australia stock this particular range. If it does, I do recommend it. I just don't personally shop from the Bath & Body Works in Australia. I find them to be exceedingly overpriced, especially in comparison to the US. And I know you're gonna say, well, Celina, how? Because we can't shop in the US. I know, you can do mail forwarding, which is what I usually do from Bath & Body Works, and even with the exorbitant shipping, it still works out cheaper if you are buying a lot. So I usually like to team up with some of my friends and do big purchases together, and then it just works out cheaper, so you could definitely do that. If you don't have that option, then you're probably just gonna have to pay the Australian prices. And the last one I have, which I haven't shown in a while, is a candle. This is the Mango Dragon Fruit candle. The reason I've not been showing candles for a while is that I've just not been burning candles for a long time. I went through a craze or a phase. Actually, they're probably both. I went through a crazy phase where I just wanted candles, like candles. And so people were buying me candles for my presents. I was traveling and buying candles. I was shipping candles from all sorts of parts of the world. I was just buying candles like crazy. Now I still have a lot of candles. I just don't use any of my candles because I've just kind of gotten off the urge to burn them. But I've kept them around the house because they work a treat when a power surge happens or when there's a blackout. They work out really well. But I've started slowly burning a few of them, mostly just to enjoy the ambience of it and also just to try and finish off my range because I don't really want to throw everything out. I feel like that's really wasteful. So I figured I'm just gonna burn as many candles as I can and just clear some space. So that's everything. Those are all the products that I finished for 2017. Well, I've done other Empties videos, but that's the last one. So yeah, I can finally empty that bag out into the trash. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.